Welcome, everyone. We've got another exciting matchup for round one of the really anticipated ones here. We have InvokerofLegend and ImKanyeWest versus EB0NY, SCARFACE, and SavageSim. And I have here with me Gaignun as our guest caster for today. How you doing?
Hey, I'm not dead.
That's right. He is not dead. He is just not in the tournament, which is basically the same thing. So give me a little intro on this one. How you feeling about this matchup?
There is some blood here. I don't know what color. I don't know how good or bad. But, like, there is some history between Kanye, EB0NY, and Savage. I don't even know the whole thing that happened there. But they know each other. It's for better and for worse. Invoker's a guy who was putting up some reasonable showings and then, like, kind of fell off the map for a while. So him coming back is kind of cool. EB0NY obviously went from being a partner of not much note to a really strong showing in the 1v1. And what he's trying to prove here, I imagine, is to say, look, I'm actually this player. It wasn't just a fluke. That's what he has to prove, because 1v1 in tag, his arsenals, the way he played, like, there's definitely a couple of wins in, and people will be super strong on saying, wow, EB0NY is like the player. We didn't know, but he really is. I don't know that he's there yet, though, so he has just a little bit extra to earn. And Savage, obviously, tons of history with him. So
yeah, there's some carryover between 1v1 and tag, but I think especially the way that he played the 1v1, and this isn't to take away from his achievement because he did win the tournament, but the way he played the tournament was more based on arsenal building, strategy, than it was on actual in-game gameplay that he was outplaying his opponent. We did see some of that throughout the tournament. He's very good mechanically as well, but he won the tournament based off of his planning and his strategy. And so we'll have to see how well that all transfers over to tag, and here in round one they're up against pretty solid opponents. So let's go ahead and get this one underway. I know we're starting on Refinery, which was chosen by Invoker and Kanye. Direction will then be chosen by
Savage, EB0NY.
Yeah. Let me try and up the
EB0NY on a pretty poor
fucked right now.
EB0NY on a pretty terrible aura start, 3 yellows. That could be well a recall relearn arsenal. Savage no defense, but a modest start. Invoker looks like he's about ready to go. Honestly, he could get in there. Kanye doesn't have a lot of backup, but I'm guessing him on an optical, like,
Hey, if you could get him off his base.
hopefully Tiger Strength Laser kind of deck, and then he'll be solid here. Note that all those yellows and dirty stuff that EB0NY likes, it isn't necessarily weaker in tag, but your opponent has 60 skills to stop you instead of 30. And that's going to definitely be noted. We see some yellows in here that could be amulets to stop stuff.
Like
maybe some turbulences.
About to lay down an environmental.
Oh! That makes sense for the skills now in Invoker's hand.
I think Kanye used Skywalk to actually put it up on top of that generator.
I can't see it, but yeah, I saw him over there in general, so that's pretty cool.
That is one of the places that's accessible with Skywalk, for example, or Levitate, that you can lay an environmental nobody else can get to.
Yeah, Kanye did mess up his that a little bit. It looks like he doesn't have partner lock on. It speeds up your ability to target the enemy by a small percentage, but also gives you those percentage plays of missing. EB0NY, of course, has the Rian, so he is not locked out. He may not have any defense available.
Yeah, he has Tiger Strength Rian, which is the #1 combo for Reduce Entropy.
Oh, he jumped off.
Savage, big power. I don't know what he has to go with it. He might be hard up to defend with a low aura recovery. We're going to have to see. Yeah, that Twist Laser, I was also agreeing, is just bad angle where he's at right now.
Well, given that he has Kai, we know he's going to be leading up to trying to find...
He got that Rian, by the way. That was excellent.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I hear popping. That's Kanye in EB0NY spawn, question mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he got that reincarnation, which is huge. But we know that he's going to be looking for his own Tiger Strength eventually, and it looks like Kanye is augmenting with friendships.
Yeah. No, I mean, even right now, that Rian is probably the combo, just for 4. So if Kanye's plan is to pop, Invoker is going to try to get Savage into a point where he cannot do anything scary. Once he gets that,
has the rapid cannon, it sounds like.
Yeah, if his aura's high, he can punish. If he runs out of aura, or has to
like
wait.
Ebony has anything right now, but Kanye's been punished by the rapid cannon when he tries to pop.
Yeah. I can pretty much confirm Ebony has an unusable skill. I'll see what it hit somebody right there.
Yeah.
I really like this strategy against these two. You know they're going to play kind of turtly slow arsenals, so just play a different angle. I mean, that's what Ebony did in the whole 1v1, is just different angles. And this is an angle that is obviously strong against these two historically. They're both at 10. We haven't seen any recalls. We've seen Faith from Ebony, and he may not have optical. I'm not sure if it's 3 school.
Yeah,
Actually,
it dropped the iron skin.
Yeah, it's actually, well, it's actually likely to be 3 school based on sword recovery. We'll
I
see.
don't know why he didn't at least shoot the Dragon Slayer.
You know, he's definitely playing pretty loose through his arsenal. This Tiger Strength, though.
That's what he's been looking for, is the Tiger Strength.
Yeah, he's up. He's digging. I would have definitely not prioritized those lasers where we are. I think he can just grab them. Okay, there's a second Rian.
You got no shield?
Definitely got to pick him up.
Damn, dude.
You can do it, Invoker. I would jump right off the ledge. Get out of there. Oh,
Goodness.
that's about as punished as you can get. This is definitely turning around. Kanye needs to do something more aggressive than he's been doing. Even if it's just getting a good popping angle.
I have nothing to kill you with.
If I was Kanye, I would go to Invoker's base and jump off. Well, have Invoker jump off.
Oh, shit.
The guard is really good.
Yeah, Ebony actually has a pretty dang good arsenal to deal with this.
So interestingly, I like the popping plan as a counter to Savage and Ebony. I don't think this is the environmental I would use. In fact, I think the opposite would be more effective, but we'll see going forward. There's a shield. It's an iron skin again. At least blocks once. That could be enough.
I'm almost dead.
Has to get in there to help Kanye. He says, I'm almost dead. Help me, friend.
Yeah, this one's coming down to the wire.
Savage has a one-shot on Kanye pretty easy.
Fuck, man, he's at plus fucking 4.
He,
This is what it would have been perfect if he had turbulence.
I like this aggressive iron skin to try to get in there. The angle, like, wouldn't work out otherwise.
Ooh.
I don't like the
Yeah, they
trading
really
here.
have a pretty good setup. I mean, that
Yeah, that's-
extra damage, the
Yeah, no,
stimulate
yeah.
that he managed to get off first. Then he has
Yeah.
a lot of low-cost optic, and
How
he
many
has the
kills do you have
Tiger
in his
Strength.
arsenal?
It's almost like they were built ready for this.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad setup. If we can get some good angles, like, Invoker's got to play creatively to get around this. Protect Circle doesn't do anything here. I'd still pick it up at some point, but it's kind of useless. If he can get a couple chunks out of one of them. Kanye has an attack. It's probably a Rian of his own.
So Savage took a little bit of damage.
Again, not favoring that twist laser.
Fucking plus 4 bullshit. I'm dead.
Kanye down again right below. If he jumps down, he could get smacked by a Rian. He's got to be careful.
Oh, he hit it.
Luckily, the angle was pretty safe for him.
I could pop Savage out, man.
Alright, he's got a violent change. He's looking to get Savage out of the game. It will also kill
That's
Invoker, though.
violent,
Well, okay, he might just pop him individually. He said I can pop him out. I read it wrong. Savage jumped off to save his capsule. Ballsy skill, and I really like it. Oh, but Kanye fell off.
He's gonna
He's going to be able to get some of Ebony's now, though.
Get next to me.
There's a good chance he'll be down to 4. Yeah, don't go for that last one. I agree.
That has 1 capsule left.
Yeah, if they could get that one capsule, it'd be good for him. There's a lot of damage coming out of Ebony and Savage,
Trying to look for
though.
my fucking shield.
Kanye's yellow is probably like an Orb or Amulet, right? Because he's got Shatter, Eliminate.
Yeah.
Very sounds, I think.
If that was a
I
charge,
helped
he could
him-
really play this.
I helped him build this, so I do know that he's running Orb.
Okay, it's an orb in his hand. That makes sense. Have you seen his attack? Is it a Rian? No, he has like 3 school, no key, no faith.
Oh,
It might
pretty
be
sure.
Psycho Knife.
Yeah, I can see that.
I know he has one of those in there. Ooh,
Oh, that was a
shit.
big hit.
That's
He's gonna be dead
game-changing
instantly.
right there. He can pop it.
here you go.
Oh, Savage is basically out. He's going to get like one shot per life. Yeah, just play it safe for a second. And they need to team up on Ebony. Can he defend while protecting his capsules?
Man,
this is going to be a lot of pressure against the reigning.
We do see the environmental, like I called it, on top of the generator.
Yeah, that's a really good spot for it.
Anything at him.
It's really cheeky because it's Ebony's base, too.
I'm almost certain. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can wheel to that. I wouldn't like put money on it. Yeah, that was a good play.
Down. Bullet of fire is the attack. And he gets more.
Oh no, that's game.
Yeah, that's it. The game
they
is
just
over.
have to play it safe for a second.
There you go. I can run this.
Yeah, all he has to do is just run for a moment and stay away from Ebony. Keep away around the edge of the building. And that's it. That's game one. So close, too. But Invoker and Kanye
managed to find threat analysis was really good. Picking on Savage before Ebony, because Ebony just had too much going on, was definitely smart.
Bro, why y'all hanging that shit, bro?
So I have lobby sound on. Do you also, Bregan?
Yeah, but I just muted it.
Okay, because they're talking about the game. I want to talk real quick while they're doing that. I'm almost certain you can cartwheel to that. I wonder if they even tried.
So I know we tested it because again I helped them develop this arsenal and they wanted to run it here. And they were unable to cartwheel to it themselves, but that doesn't mean it's not doable.
Did you try it with?
Kanye couldn't.
Did you try it with like a midair skill to increase your hang time?
I didn't try it.
Okay.
To be honest, Kanye did, but they never tried to go get it. And it's worth noting. I know that Savage was already blowing up about it. The environmental wasn't hung; it was placed on an object. It's just an object that they couldn't get to.
Yeah, and like I said, I think they actually could if they tried, because I know that myself and who was I testing this with? I can't remember. Give yourself credit if it was you. We're practicing getting up to basically choices, every cheeky spot in Refinery, and almost everything that you can jump to, you can get to as a cartwheeler. You just gotta really try it hard.
I would have to double check it. It may not be 100% there.
Either way,
get it by using like a reincarnation mid-air, but it was a good placement.
Oh yeah, I wasn't judging. I wasn't judging the placement. I was wondering did they have enough skills that were worth trying to get it. Like I don't know how many things were dead in their hands.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, both of their arsenals were fairly well, adapted to it. I think the main thing they couldn't use was their shields.
Yeah, for the most part, it's like there wasn't even environmental down, which was really interesting.
Yeah, most of their attacks still seemed usable. I think we'll go ahead and skip ahead. But for those watching, that is basically the way to go. If you want to use an environmental and you still want to be able to keep it protected, that's kind of how you do it. Skywalk, putting it on a solid location that isn't breakable, that somebody else could get to feasibly if they had Skywalk or were able to jump to it themselves.
Yeah, no, it was perfect. Also of note on Refinery, when there's depending on certain jump pad variants, there's other high points you can get to. But you have to be careful.
The helicopter, for example. If there's no jump pad there, as a jumper, you can just jump on top of the helicopter.
I'm also thinking the top of the crane.
Yeah, there's a little post up there on top of the crane. If that pad isn't there, you can go there as well. I'm not sure what direction they're headed yet. I think we're going to need to skip forward.
Skip it out, man.
Using sync video is always scary. All right, we're going to lane.
I see 3 seconds on lane. Does that say we're ready?
Yeah. 2,
Sweet.
1, start.
Let's do it. Double orb, no aura. Did you not hit back, friend?
No! Oh, dear goodness.
So, the game here is to let Kanye die.
And then pick it up now and see what happened.
Yeah, did he hit back at all? I really want to know.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, he did? You mulligan
back and then the mulligan. Oh my goodness, the worst mulligan I've ever seen in a pro match. Oh,
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Mulligan. I want to die for him.
Holy
crap.
So, Kanye's also at 1 aura. We need to acknowledge that this game is in a they're on the back foot to start off with.
If Ebony and Savage don't win this match, they are definitely not the tier I thought they were.
Honestly, no, I'm not even going to go that far. To be fair, all they're doing is putting themselves on the back foot. This whole match, Invoker and Kanye are going to be aggressors. That's just where these players are going to sit. So if it was Savage and Ebony that had to start, they're probably dead. But I think Invoker and Kanye, these are going to be 7-minute matches every time. They're not going to be quick.
All right, well, it looks like he's going to stick with the lasers.
Yeah.
Try and protect Kanye in his base there.
It's making Ebony move. That's worth it.
But so we got to wonder, what is Kanye running that Invoker felt he needed 2 orbs? Because I know you don't need 2 orbs versus Savage and Ebony. They don't run enough that you would pack 2.
Thinking something like Violent Change, or not Violent Change. I don't know, what color is it, Kanye? Can we see? I want to say Quantum Decay.
Could also be Vicious Balance. He's still at 2 aura.
Yeah, I guess Savage is holding. Kanye might not have any more, so he's either bluffing it well or has the Vicious. Savage definitely reads Vicious. Oh yeah, there we go. Froze the orb, Vicious it out, nice play.
Ooh, that was dirty. I like it.
Oh, I want to follow up with that Turbulence right now.
Mind to freeze first.
Yeah.
Well, Kanye
that's obviously
is trancing right now.
Yeah. The build is absolutely focused on doing this. The freeze into Vicious, which is a good play. It's hard to do. We saw that tried in the 1v1 against Ebony, but it's really hard with only one person.
Yeah.
Kanye, do you want me to die? And Invoker's like, please.
Oh, I forgot to turn the sound back on.
Yeah, if I was
really help him out. If Kanye dies a couple times, he can free up that hand a little.
I would keep 1 orb. He's obviously going to Vicious again. Like, we've got Ice Swords at our base. We know what our plan is.
Keep 1, but...
Oh, yeah, might as well punish while you're using it. Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm about to die soon.
We're okay with them dying, but if they start targeting Invoker intelligently here... The only danger is that they... Well, not... Well, Kanye's at 1, I guess. I was going to say...
Kanye could trance himself down if he had to.
Yeah, he's frozen. I think he needs to right now.
Right here, I'm gonna die. Right here.
Yep, he's doing it. He's calling it out to his partner.
Oh,
wow.
Actually takes a manual aim. That works so well for them.
Yeah, it was the forced manual because Kanye died and he was targeted.
Oh, that opens up his hand so much more nicely now.
Savage, by the way, no yellow in hand. He's vulnerable to the next Vicious.
Yeah,
And after that Vicious, I see, ooh, no defense on Ebony. Is he going to get the double Vicious again?
I mean, he could. He's at 3 aura now, though. He's made a mistake.
I have nothing. Oh, fuck. I need to get hurt once.
I mean, it would keep them off Re and Aura, which will help you
Get
aggress.
hit once at least.
It sounds like Kanye needs to get hit before he can do any damage.
He needs to be on 7 health,
He's got
yeah.
Tiger Strength now, not...
There you go.
Yeah, it's Tiger Strength.
Oh,
there you
played
go.
right into it. Oh, let's see if he's got it. This Ice Sword's coming. Oh, maybe.
Ooh, that hurt.
That angle's... Oh, surprising. I did not think that was going to get there.
I think Invoker right now should be lining up slide lasers.
Yeah, I don't want to be defenseless in mid-range.
Yeah. Kanye's got to make that pickup right now.
Is he still up top? Okay.
That was a nice hit onto
I
Ebony.
got you, bro.
I don't think he meant to use that right now. And if he did, I
It was
don't know.
okay.
It's a health loss when you're trying to make a pickup.
Yeah, he said he wanted to do it.
Right. Yep, he's right there in the corner. Just in time.
Oh, shit.
Literally just in time.
Oh, why did he overwrite the laser? That would have been perfect for this moment.
Yeah, I mean, Ice Sword's good against Cartwheeler, so hopefully that comes through for him.
I'm dead.
Turb now. Turb now. Turb now. Right now. Right now.
And then Turbulence, then attack in 15 seconds.
Oh my goodness, and he took all the damage instead.
Yeah, you definitely take that Tiger Strength and then wait it out. Well, if you can. We don't know Ebony's even on an orb. It's likely, but we don't know it.
Well, that was a really rough start for him. Definitely started off on the back foot. Ebony and Savage were able to make it past the Vicious Balance that time.
The game went...
2 dirty arsenals in a row.
Yeah, the game went basically how I expected. It was really slow, but they weren't able to accumulate all the combo I guess they needed. It wasn't aggression in this case, so...
Yeah, let's skip ahead again.
We're on sign, and we're a little too far. Can we back like 30 seconds? There we go. Tiger Strength 3, and looks like we're... No, never mind. Look at them purples. No one's playing straight.
Yeah, friendship.
That hand is pretty good, though.
Sounds like they're running the friendship reduce entropy stuff again.
Maybe. I want to start hyper kicking people, though.
It's going for me.
4 aura and hyper kick is a combo that says deal damage to target cartwheeler.
I mean, it's good that he waited for a shield, I think.
Sorry,
They
buddy.
vicious balanced. But Kanye has his orb on. Doesn't mind at all.
Yeah, and with this hyper kick in hand, it's...
Hell's Fire out of Savage. For
You know, I've been talking about Hell's Fire and Demon's Fire. I actually like those skills.
Okay, Demon's Fire I could buy into, but Hell's Fire, 2 health cost for 4 damage?
Well, if you want the health. Like, it's only when the health cost is not actually a cost.
Well, he's eating a lot of damage. We're waiting to see Kanye go put this environmental somewhere.
I like keeping Savage, yeah, and just going after
But
Ebony.
if they're running that low-cost vicious balance stuff, it's not going to affect Savage that much.
Would you have orb or no?
It does look like it's a single-person version. With the rebirths, it could be double vicious, but I don't think so, based on what we're seeing.
Yeah, some tough choices on overriding here for...
He wants to pick up some aura and then the dark hole in that spot.
Oh, and he's just getting all of his shields.
That's kind of unfortunate. These shields are good in this matchup, though. Low-cost defenses, erase defenses. Based on what we're seeing, that's probably good.
This is their reduce entropy deck again. We just haven't seen Kanye lay it.
Yeah, I don't even know if you want to.
I mean, at some point, you probably still should. There's got to be things that you're cutting out. If they're not designed to work with it, they may be designed to work on vicious balance, but they may not be for...
I don't know. I think it's an interesting combination. Well, we're going to see, I guess. I wouldn't pick up any more aura. He agrees. We have to go help our friend.
Oh, I'm trying to see where I can.
He's coming with the hyper kick. Is he going to get... oh, that animation's so long. He can punish him hard. Well, he could.
Yeah.
I want that dark hole in my hand. Do you also want the dark hole in your hand?
I do.
Look, it's right there. Right next to you. You got it, buddy. Get that dark hole. I hear some pop noises. Kanye's taking a hit, though. They do not have the pressure to be popping right now.
Yeah.
But Savage is on just lingering, so they could definitely get pressure soon.
But he's going to take a little bit of fall damage trying to catch up to Kanye popping.
I like how they're playing the large map, but there you go, take that out. Now there's just the Rian that he can block with
Savage
guard.
has nothing to do.
Yeah, no flash tools again.
That I think is the right overwrite, knowing that it's Rian.
Oh, Savage has nothing.
He almost was punished for that, by the way.
Yeah, that was close. I was clenching my butt cheeks on that one.
Okay. Well, now they're off Fortress. I mean, get in there, see what you can do. Alright, Savage has potential, like, agonies to be afraid of.
I'm not sure that you want to kill him when he didn't have anything
I know.
to do. Well, I guess he
I
did
do
have his
prefer-
reds again.
I do prefer killing Savage, being that he is the vicious balance holder in this match.
Tell me if he jumped off.
Alright, he says they're coordinating the Ebony's position so that if he jumps off or runs to it, he will get out of there, getting the pop. They're playing this large map really well with those speed ups. Basically, Ebony with the defensive reincarnation, yeah, it was, doesn't get there. Just like Rian is not aggressive enough for the situation.
I mean, that's really good when you're running this kind of deck to be able to have that plus speed so you can get around the map more quickly.
Oh, good manual. Nice play to read the defense just in case.
Oh, and he's keeping Ebony completely busy while Kanye seems to be having free reign in Savage's base once again.
Like I said, if Savage gets to 7, he does have the
nice
danger. He's really playing Ebony right now. Savage has gotta... Like, if he has Lingering Flame, why hasn't he jumped off, I'm wondering.
Oh, this is just fantastic.
Such good plays.
And the wrong thing.
The judgment cost him some
Oh,
health.
he took that shit off.
He's now
okay.
two.
They've got him pretty low on capsules.
Yeah. Oh, I would have played that just a little sooner if you'd have kicked in time.
Oh, he takes a tumble as well. But he's got him down like 3 and 2 capsules.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and Savage is 2-shot, Ebony's 1-shot.
So are Invoker and Kanye. They're both one-shottable by that reincarnation.
I don't know about
Right. Like I said, reincarnation is just as it is a very defensive skill.
Oh, I'm dead.
Unless you just like run out in the open, then it is what it is.
Oh,
that was good. Savage lost his to do that though.
That's true. But
Oh, that was an
big.
Agonies.
The
That was an
jumper,
Agonies.
the jumper losing his guard though. Is a big
Yeah,
deal.
no, this is a bad scenario. Is he gonna? There is definitely a point where you could have picked up some aura
Jump
here.
off, yeah, there you go. Jump off,
Yeah.
get in your base, and now Kanye can drop down and pick you up.
He doesn't have that many defenses to dig for anymore. He had to overwrite like 5 of them.
Yeah, he's had to overwrite. I'd be surprised if he has any more.
Turbulence would have been perfect.
They don't want that in Enviro. Savage has a defense that he can't use. It's like that's the only reason I can imagine not having that Enviro down.
I go to you.
Oh, this laser is perfect for this situation.
Savage
I
fell
wouldn't-
off twice.
He hasn't looked at the other one though.
Is that you? Oh, okay.
Oh, do you think he has wings
I moved.
in his deck? Maybe he lost it though. Like-
It's possible.
In that deck, the only reason I would want to have more aura.
Go for
Broke
Savage.
the dark hole with
There's
that.
Yeah, what's that other red?
left.
Slide laser. Oh, that's beautiful. He's off. The edge again. This game just went
I think
huge
he
advantage
gave
to Invoker and Kanye. They've got to be out of their element. This is... Ooh, the Dragon Slayer hyper kick is for lethal.
Yeah, Kanye and Invoker have stuck in with this. The reduced entropy working out for them.
Oh.
And the cheeky angle from the slide laser. Finishes
What
it
a
off.
kill, what a win. Kanye says, just because I ain't got no doom doesn't mean I can't kill people. And we respect it.
That was it. That's it.
Oh, one more.
Switch from the 3.
This, by the way, in the lobby sound is them currently not being sure of the record. For viewers at home, the record is Invoker and Kanye 2, and Ebony and Savage 1.
Trying to skip ahead here. Get us to the next match, which will be Palace. If it'll let me skip ahead. Oh, that was too far.
Only a little bit, though.
Oh, well.
Oh,
We're just going to go from here, I guess.
this is the opening hands. Yeah, we're good. Dragon Slayer, Lackward, a backflow. These things are hard to cartwheel. Kanye with purple 2, probably an orb to accompany. Oh, that second Rian is kind of a punish after what he drew. Oh, I would have waited a little longer just to see if he lost aura there.
Yep.
Dragon Slayer's all abound. Tiger Strength Rian. You could even try to break a defense.
Seems like everybody's
because-
loving that Dragon Slayer these days.
Oh, I am not a fan of picking that second Rian when you could just shoot one off and break a flash hole. That's 2 Armoroses down across the board, 2 Tiger Strengths and Rians left in hand.
Oh, no, the sign was... Oh, wait.
He got the lack.
Oh, my
He got
God. I
it.
could have sworn that sign was going to catch it.
That T Strength is gone is a big deal. Ebony, without his defenses, can they aggress enough to... Well, he has another one in 8 mana. We'll see.
It is Ebony Scarface. He's going to have another defense. See if they can bring it back here. They're down twice. They've lost to the reduced entropy twice. They did manage to beat the Vicious Balance, but the Vicious Balance got close.
Yeah. He hit that flash hole with a Rian without plus powers, so it's still there on his X button. Okay, Iron Skin's gone. He's a flash hole. I thought it was on his X. I could be wrong. Sonic Boom. He's playing like my Krillin arsenal. That's what's got going on here.
Just hasn't hit any of the heats or stimulates yet, I'm assuming. Fortress of Iron now onto Savage.
That's, they can definitely overwhelm that. Blazing and stuff. Kanye, that is a scary Sonic Boom, to be honest. Trick. I'd definitely hold that trick for a bit. Take that Sonic Boom if you can. They're in a good position. They have the tools to scope this game in their direction. They just have to use them carefully.
It looks like it's the first game they're playing straight, too.
I mean, Dragon Slayer's lax, but pretty straight. If he breaks Savage's shield, they can double up on him. Kanye did take a damage to go under Blazing. We do see Fortress on both of them now. The only not Fortress is Invoker, and he's also the only jumper.
I keep
He's in a bad spot.
Audio back on. There we go. Oh, another one connects. Invoker taking 10 damage in about as much time, 10 seconds.
Invoker has to be aware of his position in this match. He is definitely on the defensive. No big defense, no cartwheeling, Rian's all around.
Ebony, in the next 2 capsules, managed to find another Tiger Strength. It's worth pointing out.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get him.
Really unfortunate for the option of popping.
He was at like
I like
17 whenever he got hurt, whenever he got that lack hit him. Already managed to find one, still only 15 capsules in.
He actually got like exactly Tiger Strength D.
Yeah, it was a very lucky pickup there to have the second one.
I could get him, hold on. But they're too together.
Kanye is on 6 capsules. He obviously has a hand that is reasonable. Stimulated Rian is bad aura recovery, so just be careful.
Oh shit.
And these long animations, again, Rian on the defense is stronger.
I mean, this is looking really good for Ebony and Savage right now.
Yeah, Invoker just will lose the long game. He cannot stop the Rian, and he can't get through the shields. I don't know what he has left, but if he has Dragon Slayers, I'd get him.
Oh, there's another that connects. Savage has lost his shield.
Nice.
I'm not sure what took it, but he took some damage as well.
Hmm.
Maybe it was a lightning sword from Kanye. We saw him try to fake a Rian.
I would just override that Iron Skin, not even play around.
Yeah, not with Savage starting to move up behind you.
That Dark Hole is obviously, it's hold to eat a Rian by playing him really hard. The longer he goes, the more likely Ebony is to play into it.
Well, they haven't dipped very low into their arsenals yet.
My skill, pick up that Lucifer's Arrow, my man! Lucifer's Arrow can hit him anywhere. It is blocked by Fortress, but what a spicy shot.
Nice hit.
This could change the entire game, to be honest.
Dead.
I want to talk about the time that I killed Bregan with a manual Lucifer's Arrow. This happened, confirmed.
It probably happened. I don't remember it.
Oh, those long animations is very dangerous. Invoker found his spot. He does not want to be in the fray. He is a jumper without a big shield. He wants to be up top and just try to punish.
Kanye's doing a lot better now in the melee. For a while, they were really getting punished in that short range. They were getting outplayed.
Yeah, like I said, Kanye kept shooting first, and usually the first person to shoot a Rian loses.
It's looking better now. It definitely helps to have that rain keeping them moving. They can't stop. It looks like Ebony is now trying to prevent him from having that perch.
Oh, what a good timing.
Nice.
Ebony very cocky there. Oh,
that was
his own reincarnation for that.
He was at like 3 9/10. Super unfortunate. He can go to his base though and pick up another attack here if he needs.
I think he's got the Willow.
I mean, I'll take it.
Diabolical trick, still not the right call, I don't think.
I'm going to you, I'm going to you.
If Savage loses a couple more skills, it is though.
I'm gonna kill myself. Ready?
Alright, you lose your Tiger Strength here, I think. Oh, I like that Willow.
You haven't died yet, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't have overwritten the Willow. I think I would have overwritten the Dark Hole, actually. And just tried to keep your distance. I guess there's another Tiger Strength on bench. Yeah, I would have.
Well, he's gonna get smacked in the head.
You can't even use the Lucifer's Arrow right now.
He can though, just start Dark Holing.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have time to play to try to get a Rian. Yeah, there's no time. Ice Sword, or Lightning? That was Lightning. My sound is low.
Okay. And a little bit.
How did they put together this victory? It is tricky from both sides.
Yeah. Both
I-
teams have a fairly difficult route to victory right now.
I definitely dig though for options. We're not going to see popping out of Savage and Ebony. Invoker needs to
Very
dig a
well
little.
might. They like their diabolical trick. They like their violent change.
What is this, Nature Key Faith? Like, Savage physically can't. And Key Faith, Nature. Yeah, they're both 3-school Nature Key Faith. I mean, I guess they could, but I don't know where they'd fit it.
Get it? No.
Because Savage has probably an Orb or Amulet in hand. I don't know. We'll
Not
see.
underestimate them having it. It is something they frequently do.
If someone does, it's in Ebony's, because Savage has been digging. He doesn't have anything he's holding in base.
Let's go down.
If that's an Armoros, and Kanye dies, there's play
It'd be
here.
perfect. It'd be perfect. Wait. Never mind. Because,
Looks like they're trying to set up something here. They need to get damage onto Ebony. Whether that
Killing
means they
Savage
kill-
is a respectable way.
Yeah, you can kill Savage and you can deal damage to him on the way in, but the last times they killed Savage, they didn't deal any damage to Ebony on the way in. He's had some magnificent pickups. He just lost a shield to the Lightning Sword, though. That's going to be a big deal. Both teams getting ever lower
I'm
here.
dead.
Oh, he missed.
That was huge.
Die.
Oh, good juke.
The Lucifer's arrow into the hyper kick, and there it goes.
This-
Ebony.
don't even
Ebony's
Tiger
lost
Strength.
his Rian. Ebony's lost his Rian.
Oh my
Right there,
god.
trying to kill
That is
Invoker.
the
He lost it,
match.
and there it goes. Kanye
These
and
matches
Invoker.
literally come down to single ore investments and slow animations. You see every time someone over-aggress, they punished instantly. So interesting. A meta that is better than the Turbulence meta.
Yeah, that was crazy there at the end. The hyper kick slowed him down just enough that the Lucifer's arrow caught him after he'd already stutter stepped a little bit. And then Ebony throws out his reincarnation trying to kill Invoker before he was able to pick up Kanye, and he had no more attacks left, and then he had to run shieldless after losing the fortress to the Lightning Sword. And should we go back and check that? I want to see, did Invoker throw a Lucifer's arrow? Is that why he lost the shield?
Ooh, I want to check. I want to note that skills like Lightning Sword and Lucifer's Arrow
Wait.
are such a good read on slow reincarnation decks where all of your animations are super long and where you're standing still a lot. Like Tiger Strength Rian, you're spending 4 seconds not moving. Easy.
So let's watch. He did throw one just now. He threw one at Savage.
Oh.
Nope. No,
He just hit a long animation. It was either a Tiger Strength or a Rian animation, and he smacked him during it.
Yeah, that was. We didn't get to see it on camera, but that Lightning Sword by Kanye is MVP
Actually-
level clutch right there.
Go back like 3 seconds. I can tell you what he was doing.
Let's see, 38, 29.
Let's see Ebony's aura count and see what kind of animation he was doing. He's on 7, 5. Yeah, he Tiger Strength.
He tried to
Tiger
Tiger
Strength,
Strength right
yeah.
in front of Kanye, and he ate that Lightning Sword. Kanye, with the pressure and the presence of mind, we've seen multiple times this series Ebony being punished for greedy Tiger Strengths. You saw him eat a reincarnation in the face earlier this match on Palace, doing the same right in front of Invoker. Very greedy with the Tiger Strength, and he paid for it twice, dearly on Palace.
People think of Tiger Strength Rian as the end-all of offense because outside of Turbulence, if you have enough aura, it's basically unstoppable. However, both of these skills have huge animation buffers, take forever, and they're weak to short range. And we're gonna if people want to beat it, they're either gonna only play Fortress and look for mistakes, or they're gonna aggress like this. That's got to be the only ways to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, the whole series was absolutely interesting the whole way through. Really good read on Ebony and Savage, having the reduced entropy, laying it in creative places, worked really well for them. After that, the Vicious Balance was still pretty close and pretty well executed despite a rough start on lane. And then we saw a pretty dominant game out of Ebony and Savage as well. There, they did, they did a lot of damage. They recovered well on lane. just altogether a very fun series to watch.
Yeah, Invoker, as I was saying before, Invoker's kind of like coming back into it. We saw at the beginning of this match, he made some very sloppy plays, but despite being a jumper without a good defense, notice that he wasn't dying here on Palace. He was very good positional mindset and putting on damage as much as possible despite a bad circumstance. Definitely seeing Invoker coming to himself. That plus Kanye, my spirit partner, I'm excited.
Your spirit partner, yeah, it was fun. We could see these guys making a pretty nice run in here. And Kanye trying to prove that he wasn't just being carried by Doom. Taking down the returning 1v1 champion of the last tournament is a good way to make that statement. Gotta say. But yeah, we'll have more of the round 1 coverage. We have one match remaining, which will be taking place tomorrow. I'm sure everybody will be excited for the Murder Mastodon and Jay versus Xanxus and Zexus rematch.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'm excited to see those 4 in general. I'm excited to see if EB0NY can show that it wasn't just deck building and it was actual well-rounded Phantom Dustness. But we're gonna have to see. It's on him. Balls in his court. And Murder, don't run that arsenal on City. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, tune in tomorrow and we will have coverage of that match.